If there's one, and I mean one, overriding reason why you should be president of the United States, what would that reason be?
That reason would be it's time to have a problem solver that knows how to apply business skills to solving the problems of this country in the White House. We have the wrong person in the White House. He has put the wrong gas in the tank of this economy, spending. We need to put some different things in the tank of this economy so we can grow it.
All right.
Problem-solving business skills.
Give me one example of what President Obama has done wrong, in your opinion.
He did not surround himself with the right people.
Yeah, but no. I want a nuts and bolts mistake he made on the economy.
He didn't lower taxes. He increased regulations. If you stop right there, that's why this economy is not growing.
Right, so
Bill.
you didn't stimulate the private sector by giving the folks more money. All right.
Correct.
Now, we would assume if you were elected president that you would, lower taxes dramatically. Is that correct? You would lower taxes, right?
That is correct.
Right.
I would lower the top corporate tax rate, I would lower the personal rate, and I would also take the capital gains tax rate to 0.
Okay, no cap gains, so that would make, capitalists go real happy, right? But how you get the $14 trillion plus debt down when your revenue stream is going to drop, particularly with the cap gains? You're not going to get any money from that sector. How are you going to get the debt down?
That assumption, Bill, assumes static analysis. I'm assuming dynamic analysis, which means that if you lower taxes the right way, if you look at the decade of the 60s when Kennedy lowered taxes, if you look at the decade of the 80s when Reagan lowered taxes, for the decade, taxes went up over 50%. It will not take revenue out of the Treasury. Secondly, at the same time, you are increasing the growth in the economy. You are taking some hard cuts on spending. You have them going in the right direction.
All right, but look. The revenue enhancement came under President Bush. That's the most recent example in the 90s because the capital gains was cut to 15%. And people invested in the stock market, did well, and the revenue came in. You're saying you wouldn't take a dime from that. So revenue is going to go down. It's going to go down dramatically if you were president. Now you say, okay, I'm going to cut. Now you're going to have to cut unbelievably down to the bare bones to to bring that debt down.
But Bill, you have a major, I disagree with you on one of your assumptions. It is not going to bring down revenue. This is the myth that has been planted in the hands of a lot of people. I don't know where you're going to get the revenue from if you don't have cap gains coming in. Where is it going to come from? Bill, let's try this. When the capital gains rate is taken to 0, small businesses benefit the most. They put their money into small community banks who loan money to small investors. Big banks are not loaning money to small businesses.
Okay, but where is your
this
cut?
economy is not growing.
Where is the federal cut from that? That's good for the folks. It's good for small business. Where's Washington's cut?
Washington's cut. Washington doesn't get a cut.
Okay.
Look, Bill,
I know it does, and that's what I'm saying, that your revenue stream is going to drop. All right, I got to go on to...
no, Bill, it's not going to drop.
All right, you disagree, and I'm just posing a question.
Not going to drop.
I'm just posing a question. All right, a new report says Iran may have a nuclear weapon this year. How do you stop Iran from getting a nuclear weapon?
The way you stop Iran from getting a nuclear weapon is for us to get serious about a real energy independent strategy.
That's going to take longer than this year. How do you stop them from getting a nuke this year?
Have a serious strategy, Bill. And if you have a serious strategy, it's going to cause the speculators to speculate down instead of speculating up.
But that's not going to stop Iran from, even if gas prices go down, it's not going to stop Iran from developing a nuke.
Bill, not in the short term, Bill. Look, here's my punchline. If we help drive the price of oil down, that hurts Iran. And if the price of oil gets down near $70 a barrel, we win. They won't have the money to develop a nuclear program. Look what happened at OPEC today, Bill. Look what happened at OPEC today. They couldn't come to agreement because Venezuela and Iran, they want to drive the amount of oil down so the price can go up.
I got you on that, and I'm with you on that. Okay. We got to get the price of oil down, but it's not going to stop Iran from developing the nuke. Okay, last question.
They've already said that nothing can be said to stop them.
I'm going to have you back, and I got one more question. Okay, in a few weeks, President Obama is going to take some troops out of Afghanistan. Right thing to do, wrong thing to do?
Wrong thing to do, because by taking out a trickling amount of troops out just to say he has started a withdrawal is being disingenuous to the American people and to those that are going to be left behind.
How long do you
the
keep
mission?
the troops in? We've been in 10 years. How long do you keep 100,000 U.S. troops there?
Bill, when I know clearly what the mission is, and the military generals and experts tell me we can win, we keep them in as long as we can. If they say we can't win, then I want an exit strategy. That's how you approach the problem.
All right, Mr. Cain, thank you very much. You're a fascinating guy. We appreciate it. And as I said, we'll have you back.